Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Like my dad said, my name is Manny. I am a graduate of UST. Graduated last 2019, and I am now serving as a volunteer worker or a missionary for Christ Youth in Action, or CYA, which is a Catholic movement or outreach with the purpose to evangelize and train college youth. CYA is under the same mother community as Pathways, which is the Ang Ligaya ng Panginoon community. And like my dad said earlier, I was asked to serve, I was asked to share here. And syempre, since tatay ko siya, ang hirap humindi eh. So, I'm here now. So in order to share about my life as a servant, I'd like to first talk about how the Lord gave me an aspiration or a desire to become a servant, how it all started, kumbaga. And tracing back to when I was younger, I grew up believing in the Lord. I prayed every day, I went to Mass, I went to confession, and I fulfilled the other sacraments. And I did all these because my parents and the schools I attended taught me that way. But even back then, I knew that I did all these things not because I was forced to, but rather I was slowly learning to love the Lord as I grew up. However, I never really shared my faith with other people just because I didn't feel the need to. I thought that as long as I was devoted to the Lord, then I was okay. When I started attending college and entered into CYA, my perspective towards my faith started to change. Not only did I learn different ways of expressing my faith, I was also immersed into a community of people that were really helping me grow in my faith through serving me. And mind you, these people were not serving me just because they felt the obligation to. They served me because they really cared about me and wanted me to experience the Lord more. And thank God that they did, because through the love that they showed, they unconsciously made me keep going back to CYA. And as a result, I began to know more about Jesus and why he did the things that he did. Through the love that these people from CYA showed me, I began seeing Jesus' love through them. And through their actions, I was led to a deeper understanding of the Lord, and it made me want to commit to a life that is bigger than myself. I didn't just want to continue experiencing the love of the Lord through this community. I also wanted to bring others who haven't discovered that love with me as well. I developed a passion for serving. I discovered there is greater joy in seeing people learn how to worship, become more serious about their faith, and most importantly, commit their lives to the Lord. All the things that filled me with joy before, I found even more joy when I help other people discover them as well. And thankfully, the same CYA which showed me what the love of the Lord was really like was also the one who gave me the opportunity to serve as well. Through CYA, I had various opportunities to serve and evangelize my fellow brothers and sisters. Served in various ways. Just to name a few, setting up for prayer meeting venues, or in this case, since online tayo ngayon, manning tech for Zoom, or interacting with newcomers, leading or assisting discussion groups, leading worship, and eventually leading teams and events as part of the service council, which is like a student council for CYA. All these would continue igniting my desire to serve. And so after college, I decided to give a few years of my life to serve as a missionary for CYA. And when I got accepted into missionary work, I was extremely excited, of course, to evangelize students and begin seeing people learn how to worship, become more serious about their faith, and witness them commit to the Lord. But the Lord had other plans. Yes, I was accepted into missionary work, but the role I was given was an administrative role. which means I won't be as immersed into colleges and students, but instead fulfill day to day tasks that required me to be far away from where the people were, which means I won't be seeing people journey towards the Lord, something I found great joy in. And if I'm being honest, admin was also a role that was outside of my comfort zone. And so what I did was I really prayed about it every day. And through the Lord's grace, serving in admin for some time helped me discover that evangelization and serving goes far beyond just interacting with people and speaking. A huge chunk of it happens behind the scenes, and administration is crucial to the grand scheme of evangelization. Whenever missionaries in the field needed resources for events or for other projects, they went to us, maintaining our office so that it's conducive for evangelization work. That was also us. Accomplishing databases and coming up with e-libraries, that was also our work. We did a lot of things that was crucial to the mission and evangelization. And I am grateful to the Lord that He put me there in something that was out of my comfort zone, because I learned so much more about serving that I failed to learn before. From then on, I understood that the call to servanthood involves faithfulness and obedience. Obedient meaning we want to do what God asks us to do more than what we desire to do. When I entered missionary work, my heart was in meeting students and helping them be led to Christ rather than doing administrative work. Yet since the Lord called me to do the latter, that is what I will do, and I will give it my all. I'm gonna show them my best in this role. Second one is faithfulness, in the sense that I understand administration is a role outside of my comfort zone and an area of growth for me. Nevertheless, I will cling to God and trust that He will lead me to fulfill this role according to the way He wills it. And after serving in admin for a year last year, the Lord granted me the opportunity eventually to serve in the field as a campus missionary. And although the work is different, my approach towards serving remains the same. I recognize that not everything I will do is something I want to do or something I am comfortable with, yet I will be obedient and faithful to the Lord's call to me. And looking back at my time in administration now, I'm really grateful that the Lord led me there, because I probably wouldn't have learned the value of faithfulness and obedience if He did otherwise. And just to conclude, brothers and sisters, I want to encourage you. Any kind of service we do will have its fair share of challenges, yet we must do it joyfully. Not just because this is our way of honoring the Lord, but also because we never really know. The service we do or will do, regardless of what that service is, may leave a lasting impression on the people you are evangelizing or the people you are inviting. It may be the reason why someone decides to commit himself or herself to the Lord. So let's take on the qualities that the Lord is asking us to take, because these are qualities that will lead us or that will lead others towards the Lord or towards conversion. And at all times, we must do it both faithfully and obediently. As stated in Mark chapter 10, verse 45, for even the Son of Man did not come to the world to be served, but to serve, and to give His life as a ransom for many. In the same way that our very Lord, the ultimate being and our Father, served, so we are also called to be like Him and serve as well. I pray, brothers and sisters, that the Lord may use you according to His purpose and give you opportunities to serve that will change the lives of many peoples. God bless, and thank you, brothers and sisters.